Get a bus. All right, round 2 of chemotherapy starts today.
Yeah.
Feels all sorts of weird taking the kids with us.
Yeah, it does not feel right.
No, it's strange. But we're going to talk to the curator, the counsellor, first. She's given us some tips on how to talk to Charlie about cancer and stuff, which feels a bit weird, a bit heavy.
Yeah, it does not feel right.
No. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Nervous again, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's both better and worse knowing what we're expecting.
Yeah, it was a rough couple of days, wasn't it, last time?
Yeah, and the first day is just awful.
Yeah.
Like, terrible. But at least it's not -10 this time.
No.
Because I think that made it worse.
Yeah, for sure. So let's do it. We got to go into it with a positive mindset.
Yeah, and we do need to go. Charlie's right.
Let's go.
Bella.
Känns det okej?
Ja.
Det funkar jättebra.
Så bra.
How's it feeling?
It's alright. Can't feel much when it's going in.
No.
You just feel very sick when you sit in a hospital bed like this.
Yeah, yeah.
It hits you. I don't forget that I'm sick, but I don't think about it that I'm this sick until you actually get in here.
Yeah, it's when you start talking about it, I think, isn't it? When they start asking you questions about it and you get hooked up to the drip and you have to lay down and everything all at once.
Yeah.
Sort of reminds you that, it's actually quite serious.
Yeah, exactly. It's easy to... Well, I find it quite easy to just push the facts away that I'm not actually that sick. Like, I don't got cancer. But when you get here, you do got cancer all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's so easy to just focus on all the symptoms and all the, like, now I'm feeling shit because I got this med, so what can they give me to feel better? But not actually focus on the cause why I'm getting the meds.
Yeah.
I think that's my thing. I just focus on, like, what is it that's the problem right now and what can we do to fix that? Not actually, like, what's the core of why I'm feeling like this.
Yeah, but I do also think that's a good thing in a lot of ways. I think the fact that you can switch it off and just focus on, like, what's next.
It's the good thing with being stupid. It's easier to go through cancer if you're a bit sick.
Bear that in mind.
Feels strange this time. Like last time, it was nervous because you had no idea what was coming. And now I feel nervous because I know what's coming and I don't know which one was worse.
Yeah, you had a couple of really rough days at the beginning, like 2 really bad days, and then maybe like 3 or 4 days after that where you were feeling
rough.
Very rough.
Where I couldn't eat for about 5 days. They tried to give me a different kind of medication for it, but didn't find the right one. So it took about 5 days before I could start eat again, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
And that obviously also, if you're tired to start with, then you don't eat for 5 days. Like, you got nothing left. I was like shaking, I couldn't lift anything at all.
Yeah.
Couldn't carry the kids, couldn't do anything.
No.
Just laid like a lump on the sofa.
Yeah, exactly. The nurse seemed quite confident that this new anti-nausea tablets will work better, hopefully. So
yeah, so fingers crossed for that.
hopefully from the beginning. You might have like 2 days again where you're getting used to the IV again.
Yeah. There's loads of different kinds of chemo. Like, this is information that I didn't really know before I got cancer. That there's like, even though people who got the same cancer as me, everybody doesn't get the same kind of chemo mix. Because they mix it individually, like to match your body and your cancer kind of thing. This type of chemo affects your nerve system. That's the word, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you get numb hands and feet and like where it feels like pins and needles.
Yeah, exactly.
All the time. And like last time, my feet felt like big ice blocks. I could barely walk.
Yeah.
Like, I walked like I was drunk. Like, I could barely stand up because I was like, couldn't like find the balance. It gave me like, well, everybody, that when it's cold out, you don't actually suffocate, but it gives you the feeling of suffocated.
It's terrifying.
And it's horrible. Something that they didn't say is that, like, I felt it in my eyes. It was -10 last time and it's +5 today, so it should hopefully feel a bit better.
Yeah.
But like as soon as we walked out, I could barely open my eyes. It was like somebody was poking me with needles. And every time I was breathing in, I had a big scarf wrapped around my face because they told me to do that. And it was still like, I checked for air, even though they say like if they like measure it, it's no problem at all to get the air like into your lungs. But the feeling is that no air is coming into my lungs.
No, it's how it affected your nerves around your airways and stuff.
And it's just horrible. And like knowing that that's coming is not very nice.
Yeah.
And you can't drink cold drinks because that gives the same, if tricks your nerves to thinking that you can't get air down. And that was about 2 weeks, I think, last time.
You were drinking room temperature water for I think 2 weeks, pretty much.
And it was horrible. It's like something is stuck in your throat every time you drink, and the more you drink, the bigger this lump grows in your throat, and it's just horrible.
Terrible.
And like those kind of things, it's hard to know that they're just waiting in 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's really tough. Trying to look on the positive side. Hopefully, though, when that's over, after the first few days, you're not going to have COVID this time.
Yeah.
So you might get a couple of weeks of feeling relatively okay.
Yeah.
That's what we hope anyway.
Yeah. You have to look at the positive side. Like, I'm only getting 4 rounds of chemo, and a lot of people do like 8 to 10 rounds of chemo. So you have to be like positive in the way that you can, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I think it helps so much having the right mindset, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Going into it positive, it makes you feel better in so many different ways. It's not always easy to do it. In fact, it's almost never easy to do it.
No.
But the difference that it makes is massive.
Yeah. You have to laugh at stuff, because otherwise it just gets depressing.
Yeah, stuff like that, trying to look positive and trying to get like fresh air and things like that. Anything to do with positive mental health makes a massive difference, doesn't it? Stuff like this.
It does. And because you get like fatigue feeling, and like that makes you not want to do anything at all.
Yeah.
Like you can't eat, like when it's too much noise and when it's too much happening around you, you just feel like you want to sleep. But there is a balance where you have to push through that and actually do stuff.
Yeah.
And get out and get some fresh air and whatever, but obviously not do too much. And I think that's my problem. I'm all or nothing.
Yeah, exactly. You push through a little bit too much, don't you? Push yourself a little bit too hard.
And then I sleep for a week.
And then, Feeling ready to go?
Yeah.
Do you feel it straight away?
Yeah.
You look like
It's
it straight away.
It's in my throat straight away.
Crazy.
It's like every time I swallow, it's like, you know, if you take a paracetamol or something, like it's that little tablet, and you don't drink enough water, so it gets stuck in your throat. That is like something there. It's not like blocked, but it's something that irritates you. It's there all the time.
Annoying.
And we made a mistake last time to leave straight away, and didn't think about that IV makes you wee a lot. So we had to like emergency find a petrol station so I could run in to use the toilet. So we're being a bit slow this time, so I can use it, go for a spare one before we get into the car.
Yeah. IV of chemo round 2 in the bag.
Yeah.
Feeling it already?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only been half an hour.
If even.
Not even. You're sort of getting the side effects already, yeah?
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it in my eyes and in my throat.
But that's this one in the bag anyway, so thanks very much for watching, and make sure you hit the subscribe button and follow along with the journey. There'll be a new video out before next weekend, so thanks again, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.